Temptation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So excited to have you here tonight. Welcome to the second episode of the inaugural Dougie Awards presented by United Healthcare, where we are honoring heroes of the last year in the autism community who have gone above and beyond to ensure that people and families affected by autism have been able to live their best life under very challenging circumstances that you and I are all familiar with. My name is Nick Savarese. I'm the Executive Director of the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism. We want to thank everyone who has submitted nominations. Each winner tonight, as well as our 8 winners last week, will receive a $500 donation to the autism-serving organization of their choice. Our committee heard, watched, and read so many great nominations, and we're really bummed that we can't choose all of them for an award. That said, if you did not win a Dougie, if you're watching tonight, you were nominated or you nominated somebody and you don't win a Dougie Award, stay tuned till the end for a very special announcement at the end of the show. Those of you who watched episode 1 a few weeks ago know that I was joined by Mike Palmer, Flutie Fellow, and I'm really excited tonight to be joined by another Flutie Fellow, the original, the OG Flutie Fellow, Andrew Roberts. Andrew is an aspiring sports reporter, member of the National Honor Society at Algonquin High School in Northborough, Massachusetts, owner and operator of BostonSportsMania.com, and most importantly, just a wonderful young man who I've had the pleasure of getting to know. Andrew, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me tonight.
Hey, we're pumped to have you. It's just another mark in the belt of all the incredible work you've done over the years.
Yeah, it's been great contributing to the foundation over the last few years. And the latest thing I have done actually is we did a apparel fundraiser with these new Boston Sports Mania logos. And I'm proud to announce tonight that through 56 orders on a website that Spectrum Designs generously donated, we have raised a grand total of $2,608.11 for the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism.
Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Hit like, hit love, comment. Tell Andrew how appreciative you are of his incredible efforts, your incredible efforts for people and families affected by autism.
Yeah, and I want to give a special shout out to Spectrum Designs. Not only did they donate that website, they also helped produce this apparel. They're going to be shipping out the apparel later this month. And they employ young adults with autism, contribute to the autism community, much like the Flutie Foundation does. So a big thank you to them. And as part of that, those 56 orders, there were some direct donations, including a $250 donation, very generous donation from Avidia Bank. So
thanks, Avidia Bank.
Thank them. And another couple of shout outs. Apex Entertainment is going to be providing a free attraction voucher with every order. So thank you to Apex Entertainment. And Office Max helped us spread the word by printing out some flyers for us. So thank you to Office Max. And now we're actually going to be giving out 2 gift cards as part of this fundraiser. We have a $100 gift card from Wegmans and a $75 gift card from Anthony Andrew Jewelers. So these are going to be raffled off. Every one of the 56 people who ordered is entered into the raffle. And I want to thank Wegmans and Anthony Andrew for providing these. So Nick, why don't you draw the winners?
Awesome. So what's the first one for, the Wegmans?
Yeah, the first one will be for the Wegmans.
Longtime friend of the Flutie Foundation, all the way back to when Doug was playing with the Buffalo Bills. Who do we got?
And the winner is Judy Donnelly from Needham, Massachusetts. Congratulations, Judy.
Awesome. Congrats, Judy. We'll put her right here so we remember her name. And then what's this one for?
This is going to be for Anthony Andrew Jewelers in Northborough. See if we have a local winner here. And this is going to Ellen Nittman from Newton, Massachusetts. Congratulations, Ellen.
All right. Incredible. So thanks, Andrew. Thanks for all of your incredible efforts. We're going to continue to kick off the show here tonight by introducing our founders, our fearless leaders, Doug and Lori Flutie. Doug and Lori, how are you guys doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Doing all right. Hanging out.
We're doing good. Yeah.
Down in Florida. Had a big thunderstorm tonight. You know, looked like a hurricane was going to wipe us off the face of the earth for a minute.
That's all right.
Does that mean good surfing? Does that mean good surfing already came, or does that mean it's good after?
No, that was kind of a hit and miss thing. I was out on the board this morning, just paddling around. It's getting to be summer mode. There's no waves. It's we're waiting for a big storm out there. Andrew, great job. Nice job with the
Yes,
intro.
thank you.
Love having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything too. That's amazing.
Yeah,
You
of
do
course.
amazing work.
Happy
We
to
missed
do that.
seeing you at the gala
Yeah.
this year,
Miss you
right?
too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll talk a little about the gala later, but Andrew will be there for sure.
All right.
Lori,
Wait. Gala or gala? We still, this is like 7-8 years into it, 10 years, whatever it is.
Tomato.
We still don't know whether to call it a gala or gala.
So one of our awardees, Jamie Pirro, autism self-advocate. Liz, what did she call it the other day?
Gala.
She says it's gala. She was like very firm about that. Is that what you think?
I mean, I think both work, but I'd lean towards gala.
All right. I say gala, but
I'm going gala.
You're outnumbered.
Gala.
I am. So, Lori, happy belated Mother's Day. Did you have a good Mother's Day?
Thank you. Yes, it was very nice. So funny story. I've missed going on cruises because we haven't had them. And so they asked me what I wanted for Mother's Day. And I said, what I'd like to do is dress up like I'm going to dinner on a cruise ship. I wanted to go to a hibachi grill because we go to that on the cruise ship. And then I want to go to get dessert at another little restaurant because that's what we do on the cruise ship. So Doug dressed up in his vacation shirt with all his tropical stuff, and Alexa and Ian and Dougie and me, and I got all dressed up and we went and pretended we were on a cruise.
Yeah, we had a cruise evening.
Oh, love it. Theme
And of course,
evening.
we told everybody at the, sitting with us at the hibachi what we were doing. So and they were
had
great.
to play. They had to play along.
Yeah. So
Love it. Wow.
Mother's
Nice work.
Thank you.
Nice work by the Flutie family. You really showed up the rest of us who, I don't know, we didn't do too much for my mom and wife. Well, we had a nice day, but you really stepped up the game there. So how does it feel to be a part of the first ever Dougie Awards?
Well, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's neat to have an award named after Dougie, and just with the foundation itself, it's just been an amazing ride. And we're very proud of Dougie and the foundation and all the work you guys do. And it's a great feeling to just honor some wonderful people. So we're really proud of it.
It's really cool. And Nick, you've done a great job of expanding our brand with Dougie's name. And this is all obviously part of that. And it's just really cool to establish it now. And hopefully this becomes a long-standing tradition for us and become something of prestige in the autism community and those that are out there helping each other. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be a cool thing.
Is there a little statue or something, or?
Yeah. Well, so all we have tonight is
Here we go. Here's the.
No, that's not.
Oh, that's not it.
But we do have some really cool awards.
Dougie head behind us.
Yeah, so what everyone does get, it's a really cool award. We have this young man, Andrew Clover, who works in the office, young man with autism. He's a graphic designer and an artist, and he's drawing up some caricatures of Dougie, which will be the framed all nice, and those will be the official award that everyone will get. Where they're in production as we speak. So stay tuned. Oh yeah, there you go.
The Dougie Oscar, right?
Exactly. So the Dougie.
Yeah.
So, as you know, Doug and Lori, United Healthcare is a great partner of the foundation, and we want to thank them so much for their support. And we wanted to bring on the CEO of New England for United Healthcare, Mary Snyder.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, Mary, how you
Hi,
doing?
guys.
Hey, Mary.
Nice to see everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
So, can you just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your role at United Healthcare?
Yeah, sure, you bet. So I'm Mary Snyder. I run our Medicare plans for United Healthcare in New England as the Chief Executive Officer. Thanks, Nick. It's been such a great opportunity for me. And I think when I talked to Liz before we kicked all this off, she kind of was like, well, why is it important for you guys to do this? And, I think about it in two ways. And this is what I love most about my job. There's a component about supporting the foundation that's just true to the United Healthcare mission about helping people live healthier lives. And that's everybody. Health's not just about not getting sick. It's how we live and feel and interact every single day. And we know that families affected by autism face heightened challenges. So our support in terms of resources and community involvement maybe can help just lift some of those burdens and just make it easier so people don't just overcome challenges, but thrive. And the more people we can help thrive, the closer we are to realizing our purpose.
Wow, amazing. No, that's incredible, and it's so aligned with what we try to do here. So we're really excited about the partnership. And I got your team at United Health, who healthcare we worked with over the last year, have been awesome as well. Shout out to the great team. So we want to get the show started with our first award, the United Healthcare Independence Award. And Mary, you're going to present this.
Awesome. All right. And let's see. Okay. So one of the things that's really important to us as a company is inclusion and diversity, and recognizing just everybody's differences and helping to encourage independence within that. And I just want to share a quick story before announcing this award. Recently, we put on our internal website a story about an autistic employee who wanted to share her story because so many people with autism are either unemployed or have difficulty finding jobs. She's an enrollment specialist for us. And her, there are some components of her autism that do challenge her, but her cognitive processing differences have made her incredibly successful. She's really detail-oriented, which makes her great for her job. Her job is to actually help people get into their plans. And she's actually had 100% accuracy because errors just stand out to her. She's excellent at spotting patterns, and she can see exceptions more easily than others. Those are incredible assets, and it's about her independence and her individuality. And it's so important that we get better at recognizing those contributions. So I'm thrilled with this first award to present, because it really does honor that promotion of diversity, inclusion, but really independence and embracing individual talents. So as the presenting sponsor of the Dougie Awards, we are proud to present this first award to an autism self-advocate. This young woman is a fierce autism self-advocate. She's dedicated her life to building and promoting autism acceptance and inclusion. Her plate is full, and her accolades are many, including being a pageant winner, model, author, spokesperson, singer, and so much more. No matter what hat she wears, this self-advocate always puts the autism community first in everything she does. We can't wait to see what comes next, and we are so proud to present Rachel Barcelona with the United Healthcare Independence Dougie Award.
Well, thank you so much. I'm very honored for this award, and I can't wait to see what comes next as well. I mean, I don't have any words because I'm so honored, especially because of the money. Recently, I started my own nonprofit, which I technically had for over a decade now. It's called Ability Beyond Disabilities, but now it's an official nonprofit, and I'm proud to say that you are the first donator, and this will benefit people with disabilities everywhere. And with that, I thank you.
That is amazing, Rachel. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Incredible, Rachel. I didn't know. I mean, I knew you had the Facebook page of Ability Beyond Disabilities, but I didn't know you had incorporated your nonprofit.
Well, it's official now, and I'm very excited.
And the United and the Flutie Foundation through United Healthcare Support will be your first donor?
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't be more excited about that. It's amazing. Awesome. Well, Mary, thank you so much for joining us. And Rachel, thank you so much. And congratulations on receiving your Dougie Award.
Yay!
Yes. And we'll be, we'll be in touch. And thank you for introducing us to the StreamYard platform. This is the platform you use on your show that we finally decided to roll this platform that everyone's watching this show on. It's great.
I love it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys. It was wonderful. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Rachel. It was great to see you guys. And as you all know, as we've talked about, the Dougie Awards were inspired by the one and only Doug Flutie Jr. Or as you know him, Dougie. Dougie's sitting right here.
Dougie, say hi.
Dougie's saying hi. He's been, now he gets quiet. He's been talking away here, not talk, but
Oh, love it. So
Letting his presence be known for quite a while here, and then you came on live and he shut up.
well, no, there you go. He's being smart. He knows, we got to get to the script and all that. So that it's so great to see Dougie. And through our work at the Flutie Foundation, obviously we're just here to build Dougie's legacy each day. And through all of your support out there, and in honor of Dougie, our collective work ensures that people and families affected by autism live each day to the fullest. Doug and Lori, tell us how Dougie's living his life to the fullest every day. Dougie, what are you up to each and every day?
Dougie, you want to tell him? No.
Dougie wants to tell you, but he can't.
No, he still attends the Scott Center for Autism Treatment down here in Melbourne, Florida, which is part of Florida Institute of Technology, and it's just an amazing place. He's been going there for some years now, but goes Monday through Friday, and then every Thursday he goes horseback riding, which he absolutely loves. And then on top of that, he goes down to the beach with Dad and goes surfing and, gets a little activity running around the baseball field with him and whatnot. And then, of course, he likes to go for rides in the Batmobile. So.
He just became a superstar. I did on a whim, I did an interview with NBC. It was kind of a podcast.
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah,
right. Everybody saw the cameraman or whatever. So at the end, Dougie's in the car with me, and we pull out and drive out, and he's become a superstar over that. I mean, he loves cars. Yeah. He'll go to all the cars, climb in, do whatever. That's his thing.
Loves the sports
Loves his car. He was very upset last week because it rained on Thursday, and he didn't get to do his horseback riding. And he really understands that that's where he's heading. And because it rained, it had to turn around and come back, and he knew it, and he was legitimately disappointed. So from an awareness level, he's so far ahead of where he's been over the past. It just continues to progress.
Awesome. Well, we're so excited that our namesake could join us tonight, and we're also excited that last month during Autism Awareness Month, Dougie got a shoe deal. Essentially, we partnered with Puma and Converse. Converse. I don't know where that came from. Puma and Foot Locker and comedian Ron Funches to launch these autism awareness sneakers. And as you see, Dougie was modeling them. So what do you guys think about Dougie's little shoe deal?
It was so awesome. And look at him. He's like posing. We took some pictures of him, and he really kind of went into model mode and then started posing. It's the funny thing is Dougie's got a shoe contract and Dad doesn't. All right. Dad had a shoe contract forever. So it was really cool to see. And basically, he's advertising the shoes for Puma or for the creator who is also involved with autism. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a neat little thing. And Dougie got his sponsorship shoes in the mail. Meanwhile, Dad hasn't had a shoe contract in 8 years. But what the heck?
Oh.
I have to give a shout out to Alexa though for taking those pictures. She did a great job, and I think he listens to her. It's kind of funny. They're like she can totally understand him and understand his moods and everything. And I don't know, he really was cooperative and did an excellent job posing for those pictures.
Awesome. Sibling bond, right? You can't break the sibling bond. No, Alexa, she did an awesome job on that and a million other things recently. So where are we? So we're going to the next award. Is that what we're doing, Liz? We're going to the next award. And I think Andrew, you're kicking into this. So let's go.
So this award is going to be going to a therapist from Amigo in Attleboro, Massachusetts. And this Amigo provides lifelong services for people with autism and other developmental disabilities. So this therapist has run a group home over the last year, doing incredible work, ensuring that the boys in the home are active, engaged, respected, and respectful. And it's my hope that people with autism can be included and respected in their communities, much like I have been. So I want to congratulate Nana for winning this Dougie Award.
Awesome. Congratulations, Nana. And we'll be making a donation to Amigo in her honor. So that is absolutely incredible. We're just going to roll right into the next award. What do you think?
That's perfect.
Perfect. So for the next award, we'd like to bring on a very special guest and friend of the Flutie Foundation, Dana Marcinko. Dana is a wonderful woman and an autism mom herself. Dana, how are you this evening? Great. Now, just quick question. Liz, am I supposed to be hearing her? Because I'm not. But that's okay. Dana, you nominated Christina Shaddle, an occupational therapist from out there near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Can you tell us about Christina?
Yes, Christina is my son Cole's occupational therapist, and we were introduced to her this school year at the beginning. She comes into our home because we're doing school from home. And to say she has been changing our son and our life would be an understatement. Cole could not write his name, could not write at all, and it's blown our mind what all she's done with him and how they've connected. And she has twin 2-year-old girls, and she comes into our home with an open heart, just such acceptance. And I mean, for someone that didn't want to write, he didn't know how to write, it frustrated him. He now looks forward to her whenever she comes.
Oh, I could just tell by the sincerity with which you speak about her, what a wonderful person she must be. Changing gears a little bit, you did an online fundraiser for the Flutie Foundation in April in honor of your son, where you turned a real negative situation into a positive one. Can you just talk about that? Tell the audience about that a little bit.
We did. It was kind of a fluke. He has ceramics class online at school, and he made 2 projects. Both are pottery, clay pots, and he didn't receive a passing grade on either one. And it's a mainstream class. And so we decided to take a negative and make it a positive. And we decided to auction these off just on my Facebook page, not thinking much would happen. We picked the Flutie Foundation because we were so impressed by your foundation. And within 2-3 hours, I think we had raised over $3,000. And my husband and I decided we were going to do a match with the highest bidder. And luckily for us, the highest bidder was our son's godfather. And he said, I want you to keep the pots. He said, there's something you'll cherish forever. And I just want to show you, because my son would be so upset if I did not share these pots with you. So these were the pots he made.
Just hold them up real quick, like closer to the camera if you don't.
Sure. Those are the pots.
Awesome.
And we are very proud of him. And this is something, the donations are still coming in. And that night was just crazy for us, because we went to dinner and came home and said, we try to do something for Autism Month. And then it was just, well, let's put these pots on. And I mean, people wanted him to make more pots. And we said, well, that's kind of the problem. His hand strength is so poor, he can't really make the pots. And we had a family friend say, well, I have a pottery shop, I'll make the pots, all he has to do is paint them. And it just kind of grew. It was the genuine love that people took to this and took to him, and the donations it was mind-boggling. It really was. We were taken by it. It was just something, we just wanted to build him up, and it really built us up.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Dana. And so we're so proud to be a partner with you and your son Cole. And let's stay in touch and keep making those pots. And we want to congratulate Christina for the Dougie Award this evening.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So, well, the show is going great. What do you think about the show so far?
I think it's going great.
Yeah, I think so. Shout out Liz Monroe, our super producer, just like working on the 1s and 2s over there. Just incredible, technical, just everything. Like, awesome. So, show's going great. Later in the show, we'll have the world premiere of our next song from, Spectrum of Sound, our house band, Autism Self-Advocate Choir. They're going to be on. And, so stay tuned for that. But now the next one, Doug and Lori and all of us, we're going to present the next award. So I don't know if you guys want to do the honors.
Well, before we do the next award, I just want to thank everybody so far for the last story. Dana was so touching, and I got tears in my eyes when she showed the pots. It's just amazing that there's so much generosity out there. And thank you so much for doing that. And donating to our foundation, it really means a lot. And, to Rachel and Andrew and everyone, that has really helped us do what we can do. It's just been wonderful.
What always amazes me, it's easy for us to work with Dougie and be a part of this because we have Dougie and it's important to us. For the people that are outside that come in and work with an individual, and are just giving of their time, and it's not family, but it becomes family to them because of working with a child with a disability or with autism, whatever it might be. And it just is amazing how many giving people there are, how many patient people there are. Because, I run out of patience. I take Dougie down to the beach and I'm running around with him for 15, 20 minutes at a time or whatever it is. I turn him back over to Laurie. These people work with them hand over hand, 4 hours, 6 hours, whatever it is. It's amazing.
The therapist at school, whatever, but we also have a wonderful caregiver, Denise, that comes in and helps us with Dougie, and she's just so giving and so caring, and just I feel so wonderful to leave Dougie with her, and so these people are so important to all the families, and you need time as a couple as well, and when you have somebody you're very comfortable with, it really means the world. So I don't know what we'd do without Denise, and I can totally relate to everybody. We want to nominate.
Thanks a lot. She's crying again, Nick.
T-minus 20 minutes in.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, we'll move on to the
moving on.
Award
honorary Dougie for Denise, by the way. But yes, moving on.
Which is another wonderful person. Do you want to?
No, go ahead. You got Allison.
Allison Burchill, and Allison works and supports Billy Paquette. There's Billy. Helping him live his daily life to the fullest in a number of ways. Billy is a Flutie Foundation employee at Flutie Spectrum Enterprises, and we have met and known Billy for many years now, and he comes to all of our events, and it's always great to see him. And there's Billy up on your screen now.
That's at the 5K when I could actually run.
But hi, Billy. We want to give you a shout out, and just want to say congratulations to Allison. And again, another wonderful person.
Allison working with Billy, and Billy, Flutie Spectrum Enterprises, for those that don't know, we employ people on the spectrum and give them a sense of work, of being able to get out and work and I don't know, have that sense of purpose for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, Allison, a person that's giving of her time for Billy. And so thank you, Allison, so much. And congratulations.
Yes, congrats, Allison. So next, I think you're up with Amanda, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so this nominee, we want to thank her for activating and advocating in her community. That's something I'm very passionate about. So I want to congratulate Amanda Salazar on receiving a Dougie Award and welcome her onto the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. So Amanda, can you briefly explain your nomination?
Sure. I self-nominated myself, and a few of my friends also shared my story. I have a son named Mateo, and he'll be 5 in July, and he was diagnosed with autism in September of 2019. And I'll be honest, I didn't know much about autism. I needed to learn and be more aware of everything that a life would bring with autism. And I'll just say that I've learned so much from him, and I just wanted to share my story because I've been working so hard with him, and the progress that he's made in just a little over a year, it has been extraordinary, and I'm just so proud of him. And I have been working even harder because of the pandemic. He was supposed to go to school last January in 2020 in person, and he went for just a few weeks, and then the pandemic hit, and then he had to do remote learning, and he stayed remote just until last month. And I learned to be a teacher as well, and it's just been a really eye-opening experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think like knowing someone with autism or even being diagnosed with autism, along the way, you learn a lot about autism as a whole. So I think learning more about the autism community is what's inspired me to give back.
Great. So Amanda, thanks for being an awesome mom and an awesome person, and congratulations on your Dougie Award. So Andrew, I think we're bringing Doug and Lori back, right, for the next one?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Amanda.
Congratulations, Amanda.
So I think you guys are on for the next one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Read it out.
We have this award goes to Imagination Station in Vermont. They found a way to stay safely open during the pandemic so that people with autism could have access to resources, support, and to socialize, which is so important. We know what it's like to have, obviously the schools had to shut down, and how difficult that can be, for those on the spectrum, because it disrupts their routines, and also they don't really get that, that attention that they need, the social skills and all of that type of thing. So that's really amazing that you were able to stay open during that time.
To stay open and stay in person with these children is so important, because they need the interaction. They need to be out and about. The virtual learning, I know the way things went this past year, that a lot of people had to turn to it.
Oh, yeah.
But to make the extra effort to do the things necessary to be able to keep it rolling, it shows a lot of creativity and a desire to do what is right, and try to do what you can for the kids. And you know that it's very important to them.
Yeah,
so thank you so much. And congratulations on winning a Dougie. It's a Dougie.
And it is amazing. I congratulate the parents too for actually, becoming teachers, and that
whole aspect that went on this year.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody across the board stuff.
But no, that's awesome. Imagination Station. That's amazing that you were able to do that. That's
lived up to their name. They use their imagination there at Imagination.
Yes, exactly. Sure. I love it.
At the station.
At the station. Yes. Great. So here you go, Andrew.
Yeah. So this next award is going to be a video nomination. So let's check it out. Yeah, so congratulations to Brian. You just won a Dougie Award.
Awesome. And Brian, what was Brian's last name? Do we know?
Yeah, Brian Helferty.
Awesome. Brian Helferty at Boston Ability Center. Thanks to all the great work that Boston Ability Center does. Awesome. So we're on. Oh, yeah. And congratulations on your Dougie. The next nomination, we're going right into award number 8. We just got one or two more. This might be the last one. No, we got one more after this. So thanks everyone for sticking with us. Hit like, hit love. Tell Andrew how good a job he's doing. Thank Doug and Lori for their incredible leadership, and thank all these incredible Dougie's award winners and nomination people, which isn't really work, just for all the incredible work they do. It's absolutely awesome. So this nomination and award winner is an incredible woman who runs the organization Sensational Fun. Sounds like a great organization.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. They offer camps and respite care for people with autism. As autism parents know, respite care is such a hugely important thing. And they offer programs that promote healthy activity, activeness, and being social, which has been especially important, as we discussed ad nauseum on the show. And as we often see in this field, there sometimes is no separation between work and life, work life and home life. Lori referenced this earlier. Jennifer, who's going to win this award, Jennifer Klein, ended up adopting her son after he came in to receive services from Sensational Fun. So really walking the walk there. There's not much more to it. So Jennifer, thanks so much for all you do, and congratulations on your Dougie Award. And before Andrew presents the last award, going to hear a quick word from our presenting sponsor, United Healthcare. Real quick word from our presenting sponsor, United Healthcare. There we go.
Being the new reality of life during a pandemic. Families affected by autism faced heightened challenges with their children at home without services, many regressing as a result. The Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism established a relief fund to help. United Healthcare is a proud partner of the Flutie Foundation, supporting their mission to help people and families affected by autism live life to the fullest. Check them out at flutiefoundation.org. And for more about United Healthcare, go to uhc.com.
Yeah, so thank you once again to United Healthcare. And now for our last award. So this award is going to be going to an autism mom who goes above and beyond to help her 17-year-old son, much like my mom, Deborah, does. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out, Deb Roberts.
Yeah. And this mom advocates for her son, supports him on his journey to adulthood. So congratulations to Jody Petriolo on winning a Dougie Award.
Jody Petriolo with the Dougie. All right. So that was our last Dougie Award of the evening, but we have a few more special fun announcements for you, and we have our Spectrum of Sound performance coming right up after this. But a quick special announcement before we get to our check presentation. At the bottom of the screen right now, you'll see a scroll of all those who were nominated for the Dougie Award but did not win. As we mentioned before, it was so hard to choose all the winners. Like, you really, how do you choose between all these great people? But thankfully, because all of you out there in Flutie Foundation land, Facebook friends, donors, all that sort of stuff, and of course, thanks to the generous support of our presenting sponsor, United Healthcare, we are proud that we are going to award $250 to the autism serving charity of choice for each nominee that was nominated. And this is, of course, in addition to the $500 donations that go to the 18 plus 8, like 16 or 17 Dougie Award winners. So congratulations to everybody. Mm-hmm. And in doing so, we're going to, so when you add up all those donations, Andrew, can you help?
Yep.
It looks like we are going to give, are we in the frame here? Yeah? Okay. We're going to give a total of $12,250 to a bunch of awesome autism organizations. Thanks to United Healthcare and all of you out there. This is just a small token of our appreciation. It's one of the many things we do throughout the year, but in honor of all the incredible heroes of the last year in the autism community. So thanks all of you. We really want to, please hit like, hit love, comment on how excited you are that you all helped us honor all these incredible heroes in the autism world.
Oh, I want to know how to get one of those big checks. I want a big Happy Gilmore check, and when it can, I don't care if it's $50, but those are we'll congratulations to everyone that was nominated. That's fantastic, and we're happy to give the money away and put it towards organizations that are really trying to make a difference. So thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you everyone, all the award winners and everyone that was nominated, like Doug said, and to Mary and United Healthcare. I mean, it's awesome.
Little quick story, Mary with United Healthcare. Mary and I go way back, and I've been part of their organization now for a while, and we did commercials together and all that. And at the very beginning of COVID, when the pandemic broke and no one really knew how bad it would be, what's going on, we had a commercial shoot scheduled, and we went down, and Mary, we got the commercial shot, and we're in there with these canisters of antibacterial, and we're like, we're taking every precaution. We don't know if we even look at each other, we're going to catch something. And it was really, really cool that we made the effort to get that done, and we actually got it done. And then all heck broke loose the following week.
Yeah.
But
it was fun though. We got it done.
We were living on the edge and didn't even know it.
That's right.
Hey, at least you guys got it in, and it kicked off. I think I'm not sure if that was the kickoff of your all's partnership, and certainly ours.
We knew the start date. There was an opening day, and it was still preseason, and we got it in. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's been a fun ride with United Healthcare, and you guys were here from the beginning, right? As the pandemic started, we launched an autism relief fund because the autism community has been disproportionately affected by the pandemic, and we knew they would be. And you kicked in a donation right away. You were one of our first donors. So here from it's only a year ago, but gosh, in some ways it feels like it was, years and years ago. Yeah. So thank you so much, Mary, for everything. It's just been incredible.
Yeah, you're welcome. Happy to be a part of it.
Great. Awesome. So before we get to Spectrum of Sound, we're almost done here. We just want to tell everybody, like we announced a couple weeks ago, the Rock and Race for Autism, the Flutie Foundation Gala, will be happening on June 10th It will be a live event in person in Westwood, Massachusetts, following all the health guidelines outdoors. And then, but we will also be live streaming the event because we know a lot of people won't be able to make it and can't come. So if you want to come, perhaps sponsor the event, that's great. If you want to live stream it, that's awesome too. Stay tuned for details. Andrew will be co-MC with for the cocktail hour with voice of the New England Patriots, Bob Sosi. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, definitely. Some big Patriots news today, actually. Schedule just came out. Pats are going to open against the Dolphins week 1. They play Tampa Bay. That's a big game week 4.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank all the sports fans that joined this as opposed to watching the NFL schedule release tonight.
I can't. Watching the NFL schedule. It's like watching paint dry. Watching the NFL schedule. It's like people that watch the draft. I can wake up in the morning and I know who everybody drafted.
Yeah, it's
wild. I can do it in 5 minutes. I know who my team drafted.
Yeah. Doug, my son watches YouTube videos of people playing video games. There's a guy
to that stuff now. You can buy a ticket to sit in an arena and watch somebody play video games.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
okay, that's a whole nother tangent.
Yeah, big change of pace. Yeah, we are fans of esports. I know we have a bunch of fans.
Oh, I know.
It's all good. So real quick before we get to Spectrum of Sound, Patriots record this year coming up.
I think it's going to be 10-7. I think they'll be right on the verge of a playoff spot.
10-7 means they lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Okay.
Because they would be 10-6.
Question is, no, it's a 17-game.
No, it's a 17-game schedule.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The question is, when does Mac Jones take over? Early in the season, first game, week 4. I think he's ready to go. I think
somewhere in the middle. I think
all right.
They got to see how Cam is and then decide.
I'm ready for. I mean, I like Cam, but I'm ready for Mac Jones sooner rather than later. Yeah. So it'll be fun. Let's check it out. So you know what else is going to be fun is Spectrum of Sound, our house band, Autism Self-Advocate, virtual choir. You've seen them all year long, and here is their next single, debuting tonight. You'll be able to see it tomorrow on YouTube and everything.
We're going to be crying here in a second.
All right, love it.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. Get to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up. Already brushing up the dust. Hear my voice, hear that sound. Like thunder gonna shake the ground. Held me down, but I got up. Already cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, fire, dancing through the fire. Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. roar, 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 roar. I got the eye of the tiger. And let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say, and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I love seeing them all wearing their Flutie Foundation shirts and the BC logo in the background, and the kids are singing. And then all that's going through Laurie's mind is, could she imagine if Dougie were singing and Dougie do this? These kids are amazing.
They're awesome.
They're absolutely amazing.
Awesome. Yeah. So,
What a great performance by Spectrum of Sound. Yeah.
yeah, awesome. And yeah, that's like one of my favorite parts. The Flutie Foundation entirely is Spectrum of Sound, and you will get to see them at the gala. They'll be coming back, and we'll have some in-person performances. They've been virtual this whole time, so they'll be so. Thus concludes the Dougie Awards tonight. Doug and Lori, thank you guys so much for everything, and of course for joining us tonight.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to figure out how to teach me how to Dougie in the middle of this or something. We're gonna have to start with the Dougie Awards and teach me how to Dougie.
Oh yeah, teach me how to Dougie, Liz. That needs to be the
And special thanks out to Jack Tierney for hosting our gala coming up. Gala, Regatta Gala. And that's going to be, our chance to get back up there and see everybody for the first time in quite a while. So it's going to be a blast. Excited about it.
Great. And Andrew, thank you so much for emceeing tonight. It was awesome to have you as always.
I love those shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are cool. I love them.
BostonSportsMania.com. The 5 essential, the 6 essential Boston sports brand.
Yeah.
Flutie Foundation, Patriots. Oh yeah, well, so Liz is saying.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, you've been working out. You've been.
I'm sucking in here.
Throw that chest out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a cool shirt.
I love it, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for hanging with us.